Now I'm gonna present the affected area by the earthquake who hit Turkey. And the next picture, I try to show you the main area affected by the earthquake. First of all, I want to mention that there is an important geographical accident, the Anatolia Fault, who makes Turkey vulnerable to affected by earthquakes. Even there is an evidence for recent earthquakes in this area. For example, in 1997, in Izmir occurred a 7.4 magnitude earthquake resulting in around 17,000 casualties. Another important point to highlight is that in the region converges four tectonic plates: the Anatolia plates, the Arabica plates, the Africana plates, and the Eurasiatica plates. The earthquake hit the town of Gaziantep. The initial earthquake emanated from a fault 18 kilometers below the land surface, followed by the 7.5 magnitude earthquake about 9 hours later. Um, and the earthquake affected two countries, Turkey and Syria, and this is the main provinces who were affected in Turkey, and the principal in Syria were Aleppo.
Let's talk a little bit about the earthquake in Turkey compared with the earthquake occurred in Guatemala 47 years ago. The earthquake in Guatemala was on February 4th and in Turkey was recently in February 6th. The magnitude of the earthquake in Guatemala was 7.5 degrees and it lasts 39 seconds and it has a depth of 5 kilometers. In Turkey, the earthquake was 7.8 degrees and it lasts 60 seconds. The first one. The second was 7.5 degrees and it has a depth of 18 kilometers. What is the reason of these earthquakes? The answer is really simple because the earthquakes occur when more than two plates meet, and this is called a fault. Guatemala is located in a Motagua fault, and Turkey is located in the contact heights of three tectonic plates. Guatemala and Turkey are located around the Ring of Fire, and this is the area with the most volcanoes in the world.
Hi, my name is Marlon Sekek, and switch my previous classmates, I'm going to talk about the earthquake in Turkey. Well, this natural event left a very high death toll, estimated at 46,000, a truly alarming sum. But why it happened? Well, the high number of victims is due to the fact that a large number of buildings collapsed during the earthquake. The responsibility for this is attributed to the constructors of the housing projects. It is argued that is due to the poor quality of materials or to cuts in the quality of the constructions, which are intended to obtain more profit. About it, what kind of actions has the government taken? Well, for this reason, the Ministry of Justice of Turkey has already arrested more than 160 people. Another 170 people are on bail, 71 arrest warrants have been issued, 18 are in police custody, out of a total of 564 suspects, possible perpetrators of a normal construction of buildings. However, from the Chamber of Architects of Turkey, they maintain that all this is also a consequence of a systematic problem in the government because in the past, government amnesties were granted for builders who violated the construction codes. In this regard, there is no official information about it. The government only says that there are guidelines and codes to follow, and this event, the number of victims for the earthquake, it's everyone's mistake. because everyone must comply them, the codes and the guidelines. I think that that is strong and irresponsible declaration in my opinion.
Another point of this tragedy it is the animal law. For the earthquake in Turkey and Syria, several dogs arrived from the different countries. The main country was Mexico. They have a specialized group of dog rescue of the Cruz Roja. They have been trained and selected for the capacity and ability to deal with the crisis since puppies. The main objective in this type of tragedy is localization and rescue of survivors. Dogs have incredible and hypersensitive sense of the smell that help with the search for survivors. This is the reason that more and more our friends have become increasingly useful in this case. However, there has been a sad news, the loss of the proteo in this labor. The cause, low temperature, complicate the health of the dog. This situation isn't different for the rest of the world. These dogs are considered big heroes today, and the Turks have been grateful for the support. If you have a pet, enjoy your love and company. Bye.
We regret the horrible situation that Turkey and Syria are living. Was something devastating, and we're sorry for the families affected. But we want that you know all the world with you. It's something wonderful to see how a lot of people around the world put all together. More than 25 countries give their help with doctors, rescuers, medical equipment, psychological help, planes with paramedics and groceries, specialists on search and rescuer dogs. And if you want to collaborate, these are the kind of things that help in this situation. Canned food, food for babies, sleeping bags, mattresses, tents, and everything that fight with the cold weather. All the help, big or small, can make the difference for a person. And remember, it's more blessed to give than receive. Thanks.
At the beginning, there was an avalanche of posts to request help, although some scammers wanted to take advantage by creating false images and creating donation links that will not reach aid. Currently, there are around 100,000 Instagram posts and around 60,000 tweets and many other posts on other social media, but Turkey restricted access to Twitter due to a wave of criticism against the government after the earthquake. Also, media covering the catastrophe report by their social media restrictions to be able to work freely in Turkey. Sport clubs and athletes joined the aid and showed their support, such as FC Barcelona, which created a link for donations and gave some data to open the eyes of the world. They said, one day after the earthquake in Turkey and Syria, 19,000 people died, and that is more than the triple of the capacity of the women's football stadium. More than 60,000 are injured. That is more than a half of the Spotify Camp Nou. And remember, all these posts and different social media remind us that we can donate anywhere because every help counts.
The global economy remains weakened by war due to the major trade disruption and food price shocks, contributing to rising inflation and tightening global financial conditions. However, the most damaging effects of the invasion are soaring energy prices amid large reduction in Russia's energy supply. The prolongation of intensification of the war could lead to much greater economic and environmental damage, as well as greater potential for fermentation of international trade and investment. The risk of financial stress also remains substantial given high levels of debt and inflation.
The earthquake in Turkey and Syria has left terrible, impressive statistics. The last known earthquake in February in the area of Turkey and Syria is important to say that occurring in one of the most active seismic zones in the world. The earthquake in Turkey and Syria has been one of the most devastating in recent decades. These are the statistics. Magnitude 7.8 and the next quake was 7.5. Only 10% of the earthquakes have such strong aftershocks replicas. The earthquake has more than 1,000 aftershock replicas all of this in this time. In March 7, more than 50,000 deaths has been recorded. 46,000 in Turkey and 6,000 in Syria. The earthquake is estimated to have caused $84.1 billion worth of damage, making it the fourth costly earthquake on the record. As you can see in this video, the damage of the building, the infrastructure in Turkey is very heavy. The numbers are incredible. 10,000 collapsed buildings, more than 5,000 need to be demolished. 42,000 are heavily damaged, so it needs to be demolished too. 140,000 building has slightly damaged. In the map, in different colors, you can see in the city where the earthquake was you can see with different colors. For example, yellow, the building that need to be demolished, the red, totally collapsed, the violet, heavily damaged, and etc. You can see different color in this graphic.